Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Yeah, I've played this game quite a few times before, completed a few times, and it's one of those things where I don't understand why it didn't get more recognition. So, now that I've got my good old HD PVR2 working, I figured, well, why not? Why not LP it and show you all what it's about? I know, there you go, just the two, it's just on this one.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless, their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
There we go. Straight away thrown into it. With some weird zombies. Got herself a little shotgun though, which doesn't seem to be doing too bad. And look, all the heads going off. This one of those games which the combat system is actually really good. You hold down R and you can choose where you want to aim. So yeah, very useful. Obviously I was aiming for the head, because that's the sensible thing to do.
Remember me, Alex?
3:33.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Ah, Miss Roivas, I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course, this way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight.
But I'll show you anyway.
I'm afraid there's not much to see. Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. None of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I am not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to this murderer, it would be here. So yeah, similarities to Resident Evil to start with, isn't it? There's fixed camera angles as well. So, loads of things to uncover, which is always good. And it's separated into chapters as well, which is quite nice. Anyway, back to the clock. A beautiful carriage clock. The hand appears to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set at 3:33. There is a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? No. Nope, won't look at the key. Of course we will. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. Okay, so yeah, why not keep your dresser key in a clock? Right, let's go investigate, shall we? What's that? In the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family secrets are revealed. There's a man hung on that branch on the left. Hope that's not the family secret she's talking about. Just run around hanging people for the sake of it. Another clock. This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Should Alex adjust the clock hands? Absolutely. And what time? Have we only known? And it's appeared twice already? 3:33. Once when Alex was called from the police officer. And obviously that desk clock just there. Give me the sword, give me the sword! Ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantle, another token of eclectic junk. And then I'll pick up that junk. Yeah, we know what to do. Equip, check. Same thing, like I said, very similar to Resident Evil in the fact that you can use, examine, such. See, dresser key, check it. Appears to be a key, chest of drawers, or a dresser. And we also have a second floor key. It's key to the second floor of the Roivas mansion. It looks very old and worn. But hey, there's something else which was glowing, not just the sword. A large leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? Yeah, why not?
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality, to see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Where is Pious Candamest? Where is Conservandi?
Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum conferma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
Come to us, Pious Augustus.
And now with Pious Augustus. It's quite a neat little thing, isn't it? Where they were obviously talking in Persian, then it just transitioned into English. It's the little things. A ladder leads into the dank heart of the labyrinth. Danger lurks beneath. Yet Pius's courageous resolve does not buckle. Should Pious climb down the ladder? Yes. Absolutely. Every time it's going to be yes. We have a cube. And a zombie. Right, let's do this. And 3 zombies. Oh, helps if you look the right way, Pious. There we go. Three headless. Move in. There we go, look. See? So easy, and obviously it affects how they attack as well. Because of no heads, they're just going to swing about like that for no reason. This meter represents the life energy. What, our health? Who would have guessed? And you can do little finishes as well. This will become very important later on in the game. For now, just a cool little animation. He's going to flick it up. Pious Augustus is a football player. A strange granite block lies on the floor. So we pick it up. Of course we do. Anything strange we pick up. And look, all shapes and sizes. There we go. Can be a bit confusing sometimes because it matters where you stand as to how you can target. So it's not always left goes for hold down R and hold left on the analog stick. Doesn't mean you go for the left arm. Depends obviously where you stand. But you get used to it after a while. Obviously up is always going to be for the head. There we go. No point killing them. We'll just let them chill out. Oh, go on then. Don't want you to feel left out. See you later. Chop your head off, and then that's it. Just go away. Don't need to do much more. And there we go. This wall is prominently decorated with a strange line symbol carved into the granite. Cut into the wall is a square hole lined with scratches as though something has been removed from it. So what do you think we're going to put in? Exactly. Granite blocks with the same colours. Easy puzzle to start with. Again, blue and red. But there's one more down here. And look, see, they attack each other as well. Because they don't know any better. They've got no heads. And yes, they can kill each other. Which is, yeah, pretty useful. If you just want to try and escape. Just get them to attack each other. And that's all four. And that's why I didn't go left. Because the door was blocked. And our headless friend, still there. Just hanging out. Not doing much. Pious, you must prove your worth by destroying the statue. Pressing R will enable Pious to select the target to attack. Releasing R slightly, and then pressing it again will cycle between the multiple targets. Pious can attack specific body parts while locked onto an enemy while moving the analog stick and pressing A. See, just like I said, this just gives you a little tutorial in case you didn't know it already. Just go around and attack it all. There's some strength he has though. His sword just casually cut through stone without getting any blunter. A button attached to a small pylon softly illuminates the room. A bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Yes, we'll push it. Again, strange and bizarre. We're going to do something to it. We're all curious after all. And we have 3 things. Oh, well, let's see. What should we choose? Well, Pious is wearing red, so we'll go red. Easy way to do it. A strange sculpture resembling a red-clawed worm mysteriously floats above the pedestal. Okay, then what's the other ones? Got a worm. Shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal. And finally, an effigy resembling a warped angel shaped from dark green emerald hovers effortlessly above the pedestal. But no, we chose red. Well, I chose red anyway. So we'll take it. Not looking so good now, Pious.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. Chaturga's power filled me. invigorating my dead body. With a touch, I could level buildings, rend the ground asunder, and channel power such as mortal men could only dream. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Alex has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. So there we go, the red artifact was the power of Chaturga. And got ourselves a little page here. Strangely, with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in her possession, Alex can read the page. It is a chapter page from the tome itself. Should Alex take the chapter page? Yes. Alex found a chapter page entitled The Binding of the Corpse God. And next time, we'll see what that means. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.